Good. So, hi Krishna. Are you ready for some session? Again, maybe a little introduction. I got actually inspired because recently there is this series of lectures in Leipzig Temple, which I also allowed to give about Vaishnava qualities. One of the main qualities is like devotee is loving. Because everything in this material, every universe, we can solve with love, like anything. When we focus on fighting and protecting ourselves and so on, then all those energies that surround us, they're just becoming thicker and stronger, and we just like getting crushed by them. Okay. Whereas when we go into love and acceptance and gentleness, like that, those energies they're becoming much softer, like manageable. Even sometimes we have a feeling something is like crushing us. You like accept it, like go into acceptance, like okay, that's what's happening now. Take a deep breath and like immediately everything becomes lighter. So there's few processes that actually help us to heal oneself, ourselves, or others in a very gentle and nice way, just using love and gentleness, kindness. Okay, and one of that's what we're going to do now. It's actually one of my favorite healing processes because it's very powerful. It's very simple. Everybody can do it by themselves at any time, practically. What do you need is just little space and like two seats or two cushions or whatever it is. So if you're ready to start, I would like to ask you to think about something that's bothering you. It can be inside the body, like bodily pain. It can be some mental thing, or maybe just some feeling that is with you for a longer time. Try not to make something very easy because this process is very powerful, and then you can get full experience if you have something which is already for some time there. Okay, so that's the best way to do it. And well, it can be anything, whatever is troubling you. Okay, so we start just in a moment. You don't have to see me, but you have to hear me. Okay, so make some place in front of you, like either cushion or chair or whatever you have available, like really opposite of you. Okay. Okay. I take a little timer here, and then you can close your eyes and just breathe a few times. Breathe in and breathe out. Take a three deep breaths, and which with each breathing out, you take all your physical tension out. Like breathe out all your physical tensions. And if you breathe through your mouth, the tension will go much easier. It's like more intense releasing. Like consciously taking out all the physical tension. And then again, breathe a few times in, and this time breathe out all the emotional tension out of your body. And again, take few deep breaths, and now take out all the mental, psychological tension out of your head, out of your system. Concentrate on your breathing, feel it, and concentrate on the problem that you have. Okay? Concentrate on this what is bothering you. And try to feel where is it in your body. Feel it in your body. Feel it how it looks like. See how it looks like. What kind of form it has. What kind of color. Is it rough or smooth? Does it have any smell? Any taste? Notice as many details as you can. And now we give personal form to that feeling that you see there. So we make a person out of this, like kind of a demon, okay? With legs, hands, a head. We're making a person out of this feeling. And notice how this person looks like. What is the color of the skin? What is the texture of the skin? Is it male or female? Or any kind of a crazy form? Whatever it is, just notice for a moment. And offer this being sit in front of you, on the cushion or on the chair in front of you. And look at this person. How does it look like? How does it feel like sitting in front of you? Try to notice as many details as there are. And now we ask few questions to the demon sitting in front of you. And we don't wait for the answer. After we ask him or her a last question, then you will change a place. You will take the place on opposite of you, okay, on the other cushion, the other chair. So ask the demon, what do you want? You can do it loud, you can do it quietly, but better loud. What do you need? What are you taking from me? How do you feel when you get what you need? And now change without opening your eyes, change the place. Take the place where the demon is sitting. And now you becoming the demon. Okay? You integrating with him or her. You feeling how this person feels, what the person needs, what it feels. And look at you sitting opposite of yourself now from the point of view of the demon. Very good. And now I repeat the question, and because you are now the demon, you are integrated with him. You just answer the questions from the point of view of the demon. Okay? You can answer them for yourself in your mind or aloud, as you prefer. What do you need? What do you want? What are you taking from me? And how do you feel when you get what you need? If you got your answer, change the place, take your place again. And now you have been your demon for a moment. You know exactly what he wants, what he needs, and how does he feel when he gets all he needs. So now you're like dissolving your body in all this energy that the demon needs, and you're feeding it to him. Okay? You changing your body into the nectar, and the nectar flows and feeds the demon. Whatever energy, whatever he wants from you, you're giving him as much as he wants, and even more that he wants, more than he can take. Keep doing it till he is full, till he cannot take it anymore. Mhm. And even more, and even more. And you may notice as you're doing it that the demon It's getting smaller, or is disappearing, dissolving, going away, or maybe changing in some nice person, in something nice. If it doesn't move, not enough changes are happening, then you need to feed it more with whatever you have, offering yourself into his energy, giving yourself fully. The demon disappears, and there's empty chair in front of you. Then you may ask, where is my ally? Who is my Verbündete? If the demon changed in something nice, something positive, try to feel this energy, look at the person. Welcome your ally, your Verbündete. If your ally is there, offer him a seat in front of you, the same cushion that the demon was using. And see how it looks, what kind of energy flows there. And then we ask a few questions to your ally. Ask him, how do you want to help me? How do you want to protect me? What promise can you give me? How much it will cost me? And how can I contact you? And now change the place, take the place of your ally. And again, feel, integrate with your ally and feel how he feels, what he feels. Look at yourself from a point of view of your ally. Notice as many things as you can, how he feels, how he's watching you. And now you can answer the questions from the point of view of your ally. How do you want to help me? How do you want to protect me? What promise can you give me? What will it cost me? How can I contact you? If you got all the answers, you can switch your place again, become you again, and rest in awareness. Look at your ally in front of you. And now, if you liked the answers and energy of your ally, you invite him inside your body, merge with him, your inner space, and make like a big room around you of empty space. And fill this empty space with your energy and energy of your ally, fully merged. And rest in this feeling of this energy, the feeling and the empty space, the emptiness. You can just rest there without having to achieve anything. And stay there as long as it is comfortable for you. Breathe in and out a few times. You can slowly come back to reality. Yeah, if some of you need a little longer, that's okay. Whenever you're ready. So, how did it work for you? Someone wants to say a few words, share something?
Hare Krishna, I'm not sure if it worked because I had not the right situation. I had no situation. You said, imagine that something is bothering you or something like this, and I had not this special situation. That's why I'm not sure if the
Well,
exercise was successful.
it works also with little things like a headache or whatever it is. Sometimes you may have some just little pain somewhere, and it works as well. But I encourage you to have yeah, something a real issue, because the bigger issue is, the more release actually you feel. So of course, sometimes it's difficult to really go into it, and some of us may have a little difficult with imagining things or seeing things inside of our mind's eye, so to say, yeah, with visualizations. Yeah. The more the better you are with visualizations and feeling in your body, the better the process will work, of course. But my experience is that after a few, two, three, four times, like, everybody can get really deep into this process.
Yeah, I was very surprised because I had a hard time visualizing the person, but nevertheless, it was very powerful. Once I was on the other side, I totally felt it, even though I couldn't see it. And I had really great realizations. Thank you very much. And
That is nice.
very interesting.
Yeah. Miraj, you liked it?
Yeah, I did it for my wisdom teeth. Just got them pulled out last week,
Okay.
and so it kind of hurts. But so I did it, and I feel less pain on this side. I don't feel any pain, and I only feel a little bit pain down here. So it really helped.
Yeah, it's nice, nice. Yeah. Somebody else had some realization? How does it work for you?
Yeah, I will share because this was really working, and I was a little bit I would say upset to make it to realize, to visualize one person or some creature, and to go there and at the end to let it or him back in my body. Yeah, so it was a little bit so but I felt really that something was missing, love. Yeah. And then when we said, no, come on, let it in your body. And so, and really, I feel peaceful. And the pain in my underbody is now, it's in this moment, it stopped completely. Yeah, I have no pain. I have not the idea what pain I had in my life. Yeah, it's completely now in this moment completely gone. Yeah, and this, and I feel in my heart it was so, whoa, I gave love. Yeah, and now I got the love. Yeah, so it's a little bit it was so changing, but the process itself, it was, I would say it is small and it's good, but it's really hard, yeah, to realize something and let this something back into the body, yeah, in my in my space, yeah. So, but it was really a big step, and I'm really I'm thankful that you did this lesson with us. So for me, it was really, now I feel really, it's like a form of silence, peaceful and silence. So this is nice. This is the feeling I love. I like to have.
Nice. You had a comprehension there, like apprehension that why shall I take back in my body this what I just separated from me, right?
Yes.
But when you did it, it felt really good and yes.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
Good. Just one thing I want to add here. We let the ally in your body only when we sure we want to accept this energy back, okay? And if the demon changes into ally, it's somebody else then, okay? Sometimes the demon just disappears or blows away or whatever, yeah? And some new person comes, some new entity, ally, angel, whatever. Yeah? And sometimes the demon just changing because, no one wants to be a demon, actually. We are all loving entities. We have all love in our heart, like a lot. And sometimes those creatures, when sit in front of us, they say, I don't want to be. I was just sent here to give you trouble, but I don't want to do that. Okay? Please release me from this. And you give him, okay, you give him everything what he wants, and he just happy, goes away and almost dancing, right? So yeah, when we give love, when we don't fight and we angry and whatever, we just give love. That's the most powerful energy in the world, and it heals everything. Any person and any feeling, any memory.
Hare Krishna. It was very powerful. I felt transformed from before and after we did it. So it was, something happened.
Something happened. You're not sure what yet.
Something good. Something good. There was there were some negative emotions which were transformed into some positive emotions when the ally came into my body and when the demon disappeared, and when I saw the ally, there was like a ray of love and like a protective energy, which the demon had something more like anxiety and not something very nice. So it was like a transformation, and I felt completely different afterwards.
Yes, that's a very nice experience, because mostly what we do with we fight, Something is paining, I don't want the pain, push it away, okay? Some pain, some painful memory comes, no, I just have to forget it, okay? Some feeling comes, I don't know, lust or whatever else, okay? Oh, just push it away, hide it, okay? So we used to fight, and those feelings, everything is personified in the universe, everything. So also those feelings, those troubles that come to, there is a person behind it. It can be demigod, can be demon, whatever it is. Whoever has a ability and the possibility to do it, or whoever's job it is, okay? And they are there to help us actually to realize that ultimately this universe is meant for teaching us love, to love, okay? So those troubles are only there because we don't understand something. Okay? We don't touch some part of ourselves that is missing, or we block some part of ourselves. And then if this person manifests in front of us, and instead of fighting, we just give him everything what he wants. Then he's like, oh, okay. You got the point. I'm disappearing. I'm leaving. And then the allies, the nice feelings, nice realizations can come. We are then open. Very open to receive.
That's what it was like. As soon as I started giving the demon everything, the energy from my body, I started feeling better. It just went away. It just felt better.
Is it maybe possible that that my false ego thinks that Krishna is a demon too? The only thing I saw, I could not imagine any situation but I saw a picture of Krishna and Radha, and maybe there is some old source of anger or something like this, that we twist something and think that that Krishna is the bad one.
It may happen when when we are conditioned. It may happen that this pictures Radha and Krishna can come, or Krishna, and then you just get angry with Krishna. But the Shastra says, whatever your feelings towards Krishna, you should tell him. Even if you're angry with him. Like a few weeks ago, I got really upset with Krishna. And it was, it was like real huge process. I was telling him everything, how I feel. Because that's what I felt, and I said, I have enough. And somehow or other, he responded. And, took me some time to get over all those feelings and feel better, but he responded, and I understand much more now, and I have deeper connection to him. Okay, so that's that's what Bhagavatam says, and Goswami say, whatever feelings you have, you just address Krishna. Okay, you talk to him. He is a person. He will understand. He will listen to you. Okay. And the feeling doesn't have to be like demon with the horns and teeth like that and so on. It can be also a nice person, but you understand still that this represents something that is bothering you. Okay, and if you have any doubts, always if you have doubts, if something nice appears, because Maya or demons or whoever is whoever wants to keep us away from Krishna in this world, they can take any form. So if something comes, like Krishna comes to you and says, "Dear Venuyaji, just die now, I take your soul into spiritual world." Okay? Then you ask, okay, very nice, but first, show me your real form and your true intentions. Okay? And if it is really Krishna, nothing will change. But if it's somebody who just plays, wants to cheat you in some way, they have to show you their real form and their real intentions then. So we think, yeah, it's nice, Krishna is there, Radharani is there, or Balaram, or whoever, but yeah, let me see. Then you say, show me your true intentions and your real form. And then if they transform something else, then you know, okay, somebody wanted to cheat me. And then you know what to do. Sometimes the question also may come, yeah, what if I don't feel anything in my body? Okay. I have some feelings, something's going in my head, but I don't feel anything in my body. It's all like foggy or all okay, no problem. There's a little exercise you can do. It's called pendling. How is it? Pendling? Yeah. You try to feel in your body whatever you feel. Okay, you sit here on the chair. Oh, my butt hurts a little. It's uncomfortable. Just feel it. Okay, feel it. It's not much comfort. Then feel another thing in your body, whatever you feel, until you find some place that you feel nice. Okay, it can be tip of your finger or your ear or whatever. And it feels nice. Okay, and you stay there for a moment in this nice feeling, in whatever place in your body it is. And then you go to some other place in your body which doesn't feel so well. Okay? Maybe something is hurting, or maybe there's some tension somewhere. Okay, and then go just for a second, and then just go back to your nice place in your body. Okay? And you do it a few times, then you get really nice feeling in your body. Okay, here is something like that. Sometimes you get also realizations. Sometimes some memory may appear, or some person that is blocking you. So if you do it a few times, then you get a feeling, and then you can remember, okay, this thing is bothering me, so where it is in my body, and then you can find much easier in your body where is it. Okay? And in rare occasions, when you have no connection to your body, you may start somewhere outside. And there's some nice place, like Goloka Vrindavan, or whatever else from your childhood, maybe some place, or the place you really like, your safe garden, so to say. Then you go there with your feelings, with your thoughts, okay? You're going fully there, you emerge in this feeling of being in this place that you really like, that you feel safe. And then from there, you start to the same thing, like pendling. Okay? You go there and you stay there, and you go shortly in your body, what I'm feeling now in my body, nothing yet, okay, going back, and a few times. And then in this way, you can connect with your body more and more, and you can start feelings to feel feelings in your body. And once you feel something in your body, then you can do this process very easily. Okay? You can make a demon, put him there, change into nice ally, yeah, like that. So sometimes it takes little time to get used to this process because sometimes we are not in connection with our body. But when we use this pendulum process, we can get back so that we will feel something.
Can I ask a question about that?
Yeah.
My question is, if you have some kind of pain which is in the body, like a physical pain, but you think it is from an emotional pain from a longer time ago, and just by relaxing, you cannot get rid of the pain. So can this process help to
Yes, very much.
get the tension out? Because it's old. I mean, yeah.
Yes. Maybe it sounds strange, but the older it is, the easier actually is to get it out.
Okay.
Because the demon also he wants to go away.
Mm-hmm.
If the pain in your body is like for 10 years already, it means your body is telling you, look, there is something wrong. You have to look at it. You have to change something. You have to learn something. Okay. You have to release something. Okay. So your body is actually prepared to like any moment to do it. You just give it a space, and you will be amazed how well it works.
Okay. Yeah, because I thought because the emotional pain that caused the bodily pain is finished, I thought the bodily pain will automatically also go away, but it doesn't go away because the tension just keeps sitting there.
Yeah. So that means on some level you still keep something.
Okay.
This emotion. Maybe you need to forgive someone. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you need to forgive yourself. Maybe you need to go through some pain again. Where there is something which is not yet released.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe there is some grief that you need to see still, touch upon. And in this process, you can easily see, oh, that's what is going on here.
Okay.
And if it doesn't happen the first time, then just do it a few times. It just takes maybe 10 minutes, the whole process.
Mm-hmm.
And each time you will go deeper until you really see what's going on and what you need to release it.
Okay. Thank you.
I mean, there are some other systems which can deal with it as well. They are not as easy to teach though. That's like 2 days seminar to teach all that. So, which I'm planning to do this year still. Okay.
Yes, I want to ask, when we had this imagination of the Verbündete, I do not know the English word.
Aligned, yes.
Aligned. And this is a person which is still alive and is really present in our life. Do we deal with this person only for this exercise like this, or in our real life too?
This imaginations of what do you call it? Visualizations, actually, which we do. What you see is just like a label, right? Like etiquette. You know? So the feelings or whatever else comes may have nothing to do with the person. It's just this person represents something in your life, and therefore it appears. It just some representation, okay? So it's not that like you have to now go and talk to the person, because it's just an energy. When you release the energy, the label just disappears as well. And then you can, yeah, you don't have to actually deal with it anymore. So we should not become too much attached. Like my demon appeared as my neighbor, and he is guilty. Okay. No, it's just a label. Maybe the neighbor may represent like thousands things from your life or from many lifetimes. So something from your childhood that you forgot. But something is similar, or some energy is there. Therefore, your neighbor appeared. But once you release this energy, it should be gone, and there's no problem.
For my understanding, for example, when I feel some pain in my back and I do this process and try to visualize this pain as a person as we do it together, and it will work also, like Vallabhi Mataji asked. Yes, it's just for my understanding. Yes, it can help as well.
Yes. The point is you have to first really feel the pain.
Please?
You have to really first feel this pain, okay? Not fight it. Therefore, at the beginning, we spend some time like, okay, how does it taste? How does it look like? Is it like rough? Okay, it's like sharp. Is it maybe some like I say, smooth stone or whatever, or however you see it. Maybe there's some taste, maybe there's some smell, some color, so whatever shape, like that. That you really go into it, like really go into this acceptance. Yeah, it is there. Let me feel as much as I can about it. Yeah?
Understood, yes.
And then you give the person to this pain. I mean, you create a person out of this pain, whatever way it appears. It can be as a small girl, it can be as a dragon, fire-breathing dragon. Okay? Doesn't matter.
And what it will be, for example, if you have some buzzering from some real person, then I think usually you will have this picture from this person in front of you, like demon, so to say.
Yes, but this doesn't matter. That's just a label. Okay?
Okay.
Understand that this is like energy appearing to you in this certain way, as a person. Yeah? So you try to release it in this way, and it should work practically almost always. If not, then you can go always to this process that we did about forgiveness. Maybe you remember. It's still on YouTube. Okay, and still get this process of forgiveness. And if you feel okay, this person has an issue with me, or I have the issue with the person, then you just do the process of forgiveness, like forgiving. And this process of forgiveness is, if you remember, I think you took part in it, no? Maybe you did it, or maybe you saw it online. I don't know.
Yes.
There is a lot about love as well. So the love is always the answer, so to say.
Okay, thank you. I just thought, for example, for me, from my perspective, I completely agree with you and accept all what you told me. I just think from my position that, for example, if I have some back, then you think, okay, go to make some exercise, for example.
Yes. And what is happening? You're fighting.
Yes.
And as you're fighting, everything gets more tense. Of course, exercise is always good. If you know how to do it, how to release the pain, the tension, which is the same, you're just releasing the tension. Okay, you're helping the tension to go away. You're not fighting it. Yes. So I scratch more, like, okay. Then your body may say no, and you cannot move at all at the end.
So that means it's also about your consciousness, for example, how you do exercises. If you do it in the mood of fighting or in the mood of to do something good and loving for your body.
Yes. Therefore, yoga is such a great, if you have a good teacher, such a great tool. Because actually, yoga is about surrendering. Especially the stretching exercises. If you do it in proper state of mind, then you're like helping your body to release all the tensions.
Yes.
If you do it nicely, yeah, you may also cry and whatever, a lot of emotions may come up.
Yes,
The tension is dissolving. Right? But that's like a helping your body, not fighting. Like, you don't want to stretch more? I will show you. And it will not work exactly.
Okay. Thank you. Cool.
Anything else? Maybe also not connected to the process. Whatever. We have still some time. We can speak about anything.
I'm sorry, I have more question marks than before because it was not so clear for me. I asked myself today. I had the decision or the doubt. It was today. Krishna arranged so many appointments. Temple Berlin gave opportunity today to visit Lord Jagannath, and I had the plan to go there to 4 p.m. and at noon I realized it will be too much when in this evening is the Zoom meeting, and I had already the deities in Krenzlin waited for me too because I have flower service there, and now I'm not sure that the picture of Krishna is telling me I took the wrong choice, that I did not go to Berlin.
So, in such a position as you are now, so to say, then I would take this anxiety on the table, so to say. Okay? Like, I have to go there, I have to do this, and so many things to do. Makes me anxious, maybe like a little bit panic, maybe, or passionate. Right? So I would deal with this feeling first. Okay, where's it coming from? Whew. Okay, where I feel it in my body. Make the demon out of this anxiety. What is all about? Okay? Sometimes it's difficult to recognize what is the top feeling that we have. But if you just sit peacefully for some time, just really try to breathe through the mouth, especially, it gives you much more energy and much more release. You start to feel, I have so many anxieties, or I have so many plans now. I have to do so many things, or whatever. Okay, I'm all the time thinking about this other devotee who looked at me in a strange way 3 weeks ago. Can be anything. And something will come up. So first we deal with this, what comes first. Okay? And then when we're peaceful, then we go into the main process. This is what we wanted to do. Otherwise, sometimes it's difficult to just give up everything and just focus on one problem, because we have so many things in our head. So to stop and take a look is always good. I always recommend, it's less too much and too many expectations from whatever side and so on. The first thing that you do is just take step back. Take step back and look at the whole thing. Like really, okay, what do I need to do? What do I have to do? What I can do, but I don't have to? Or what I just imagine I would have to do? That's also an important part. If you just take a step back, you have like bigger perspective, new perspective sometimes, and you can decide, okay, like 90% of the stuff is actually not needed. Just put it away and do this what is needed, what is necessary. So we started with these qualities of the devotee. I mean, there are different lists of the qualities of the devotees, right? But usually we take this from Madhya Lila, from Chaitanya Charitamrita, the 26 qualities of the devotee. And those are the qualities that, actually, qualities of a soul. If we understand that we, all of us, we have them. And not only just a little bit, like full perfection. Okay? Soul is always perfect, it's spiritual. Then we can also deal with this material world from different level. Sometimes we try to be humble, okay? We exercise to be humble, for instance, right? It's a very common theme for the devotees. I just need to be humble. I have to be humble, okay? Yeah, either you're humble or not. It's not have to. Yeah. Yeah, if you're not yet humble, it means you're not yet on this platform of the soul. But if you're trying, try to exercise to be humble, like somebody comes and tells you something and you go like, oh, humble. Okay. Then you can actually look in your heart, okay, why I'm disturbed about this person, the thing that he said or he did or wants from me or whatever, right? And we can look inside ourselves and say, okay, there is this little demon that is sitting there. Let me get away with it. I don't want this one anymore. And in this way, we make progress into humility. Okay? Yeah, we become a little more humble because something that was triggering us is away. It's gone. So, those qualities, we cannot practice. Sometimes we have to practice to be humble or loving or whatever. How you can practice to be loving? Either be loving or not. Okay. But if I do it as I say, look at yourself. Okay, what is blocking me, or what is triggering me? What is blocking me from being humble, from being loving, or what is triggering my anger instead of love? And remove all those little demons from ourselves. That is how you can actually practice it, because you always make progress. You always make endeavor to be better version of yourself. So even it doesn't work at first, we try it again. Usually our big problem is that we just give up in the middle. This would be like, you have a child and the child starts to walk and is falling and falls again and falls again and falls again. So how long it will take before you tell the child, just forget it. You cannot walk. This is. But no one does it like that, right? Therefore, everybody of us is walking, or most of us are walking. Okay? So the same with us. We just practice. Okay, we try to do something. We try to change something in ourselves. We try to make progress. It didn't work. Okay, instead of giving up, then you just try again. And you come to the same kind of obstacle, the same kind of problem or pain or block, then okay, I have to look a little bit deeper. Where's my little demon here? Let's find him out. Okay? And once we find him, we can send it away, and we are free from this block. And remember, we have all those qualities inside ourselves. When we cannot show them, when we cannot feel them, it's only because of those blocked energies that are with us maybe since millions of lifetimes, who knows.
Can there anything happen when we are alone without guidance and make this exercise, that the demon comes out of control or something like this? Or is this can we manage it on our own?
We can manage it always. And the only problem can be that you say, oh no, this I cannot give to the demon. He wants from me everything. Oh, no, I cannot do that. And sometimes it happened in the sessions also. But if we do it anyway, okay, I'm just dissolving my body into nectar I'm giving whatever he wants. I'm feeding him, okay? Feeding him with this energy, giving him all the energy. Then nothing will happen. And the worst case is I will not manage to get rid of it. And I would say, okay, then try again. Don't be scared. And if you're not sure, if you have a feeling, okay, there's something strange going on, then just don't do the process. Maybe you need some help then. Yeah. Because we are still in material world and it may happen and some demoniac entity actually appears in front of us. It's rare, but you never know. We have always, every one of us has a different karma and so on. So. But from the experience of mine and some other my colleagues who did do this kind of sessions for a long time, it's practically 100% safe. It's rarely that something happens that is a little bit out of control, but it's always manageable. The worst thing is to do is just to start to be afraid. Because the fear, it attracts a lot of stuff from the universe. Some not nice entities or energies and so on. If you get fearful, the best way is just to take many deep breaths, like really, and try to get it out. Yeah, like that. After a few times breathing in this way, it will be better. And always, good way is to say, I'm sending you love, love, love. Let there be love, love, love. Just saying love without even feeling it, the energy will stabilize. Okay? And you can send really some love from your heart, then nothing will stand in the way.
Have I understood correctly that if you experience like a blockage in your spiritual life, like an anartha, then you can do also this
Yes.
exercise to get rid of that blockage?
Yes. Yes. Okay. Because anartha, anyway, there's just unwanted energy that is there.
Mm-hmm.
And we are kind of attached, holding onto this energy.
Mm-hmm.
And once we look at it, why we holding onto it, what we want to achieve with it, why we cannot get rid of it, we can let it go. If it's small anartha or big anartha, it doesn't matter. The process is the same. Just the big anartha, which is maybe many, many lifetimes with us, it may be just more difficult because we are feeling then when we get rid of such big anartha, we're actually feeling like part of ourselves is dying. Okay? Like I'm changing. I'm taking part of me out. Okay? So always remember, it's not you. It's just some energy that is stuck there. It's hanging on you. Okay? You will not become less. You will not become different. Different you may become because you took anartha away. Okay? But you will be still you and even more. Okay? So you have any abilities, you will not lose them. Sometimes there comes this fear, no, but if I take this out, then I will lose and this ability, or but you will not. Sometimes there is really big anartha goes away. Like I don't know, like attachment to the sex life, for instance. That's a big anartha. If this goes away, that then for a few days you may feel really like, oh, who am I? What I'm doing? Okay, because it's such a big thing, change in your life. But after a few days, you will get to know you more, and you will be feeling actually better or more you than before. You're like, okay, I'm actually more me. I'm more clear. I'm more connected to my soul. Okay, to Krishna in the heart.
Okay, thank you. Krishna.
Okay, so it was nice to see all of you healthy and shining, radiating. Yeah. So good luck with all this exercise. And remember, if you get stuck, then just do the forgiveness process and it will work. Yeah. Yeah. And always let there be love, love, love. Okay, I hope to see you soon again. Now we're getting better with all the organizations and internal processes. So let's see how it goes. And yeah, if you have any questions or whatever, you can always write on the group. You know, and if you write me questions on the group, I have also more inspiration to answer. I don't feel like my whatever realizations are also worth to share with others. But yeah, if you write a question, I'm obliged to answer it. So. Let's see. Okay. So, and or maybe another little inspiration. Viluta Mataji spoke with me that we could arrange some meeting somewhere in central Germany, so everybody can come from all sides. So let's see. Yeah, we'll keep you posted about that. We try to find some place and make some dates that suits most devotees, and then we can do more processes. Or we can make even a small seminar, whatever, as you wish. Okay? So stay healthy, stay safe, and stay loving. Haribol.